Hey guys, Tommy here. I'm coming to you from the beautiful Split, Croatia. You can see here in the background. And I'll just show you really briefly. This is the main beach here. Uh, and it is a lovely day out. Yeah, quite cool. My apartment's also right here. It's like super cool. It's like quite cheap actually. It's like $100 a night, so pretty cheap for US standards. So I just want to do a quick video for you guys on a couple things. I want to tell you where I'm at right now because some of you guys messaged me and stuff, and so you guys know, and also just give you guys a little video on investing in cryptocurrency. Let me see if I can switch hands. All right, cool. Okay, so first things first. So I've had chronic pain actually for about 6 or 7 years as a result of lifting heavy weights. And it's funny, there's like a culture in the US to like, or probably other places too, to just like lift heavy weights and how it's so important. But actually the things they don't tell you are how that can be damaging to your spine. So anyway, I did MRIs yesterday and I have like 5 or 6 herniated discs, which are very likely causing my pain, and it's been a bit elevated recently. So I don't know, I may get surgery or something, but long story short, for those of you guys who do lift a lot of weights, and excuse me, you guys need to be conscious of that. That's something that can get a better shot. Something that can be harmful to your body actually. It's not, from now on I'm never gonna lift heavy weights again. I'm just gonna do body weight exercises if that. My body just needs rest right now. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. There's many of you guys who I've talked to and friends and family who've shown a lot of support, so thank you to them. I'm gonna just try to focus on my health and becoming pain-free, because it's hard to enjoy life when you're in a constant state of pain. And I have a high pain tolerance, so I manage it, but like a 6 or 7 plus pain level, at a certain point, like it really is like hard to do stuff. So anyway, that being said, just to update you guys on that. So yeah, if you're a lifter, be really conscious of that, and maybe it's not like I'm never gonna do compression exercises that compress your spine again, like you have discs in between your vertebrae. When you compress them, it can cause the disc to herniate, poke your central nervous system, and that can cause pain. So I didn't know that for a long time, so now I know. Okay, so the other thing I wanna talk to you guys about is I see a lot of people who have talked about exiting positions in cryptocurrency, or when do I exit, especially newbies, right? They'll get in and then they want to exit after they double their money or after it gets to a reasonable amount. And here's what I would tell you guys on that is, I think a really good perspective on cryptocurrency. Let's see, and this is like I don't normally do these videos, as I'm sure you guys know. So anyway, we're having fun with this. The way you want to look, the way that I like to look at investing in cryptocurrency is, there's a Reddit, Financial Independence Reddit, which I really like. But the concept that they have there is that when you can live off 4% of whatever it is, then you're essentially retired. So for example, let's say you had $1 million in assets, 4% of that is $40,000 a year. So if you can live off $40,000 a year, you're essentially retired and you have $1 million in assets. That's how I like to look at cryptocurrency. So some people look at it like, oh, when I have a couple 100,000 or something, then I'll sell it. And I say they're missing the big picture. And keep in mind too, cryptocurrency is such a strongly moving space. The adoption's about 100% a year, and typically the price increase has been more than 100% a year. So that's why I kind of refer to it as a 5-year retirement plan. And just to show you that too, let's show you some numbers, right? I've talked to a lot of people, and typically the spot you can start investing is between the $1,000 to $10,000 range. That's usually the spot for most people where they can invest in cryptocurrency. So, and again, this is not a financial advice, as always, just kind of showing you guys the way I think about this. So let's say you start with 10,000, if it's doubling every year, it's 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, 80,000, 160,000, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640, 1 million. So after 8 years, you've arrived at $1 million. And again, typically the price increases at more than doubling a year. That's how it's performed historically. So that's why I see it as like a 5-year retirement plan. If you can start with around $10,000 or so. If you start with around $1,000 or so, I'd say it adds about 3 years to that. But that's the essence of cryptocurrency. And so that's what you guys should be looking for, I would say. That's a great way to approach it, rather than just make some money and, oh, now you have money to, you know, buy a fancy car and then sell out. I would say that's not a good way to approach it. I'd say it's good to plan on letting it create financial freedom for you, because I'd say that's the most valuable thing you can buy with your time, by the way, I would say, is probably your freedom to be able to do what you want to do and not have to work for other people, not have to sell your time for money. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, that's kind of the approach I want to share with you guys. Again, it's not about, so you guys are looking for an exit of where to exit. The exit, I would say, is when you can retire, and you have to hang in the game long enough. I see a lot of people also moving in and out of positions very often, and I would just be careful of that too, because the biggest risk you can do is get out of cryptocurrency and forget about it, and the next thing you know, valuations are 10 times higher or 100 times higher, and you miss that. And I know people have done that with Ethereum and so on. So just stay in the game. It would be the safer strategy, I would say. Again, these things grow astronomically. If you could just chill for a couple years, you can ride the ups and downs pretty well, especially if the bubble didn't go up really high, which we haven't had a ridiculously high bubble, in my opinion, this last bubble. So that's how I feel. Anyway, hopefully it's helpful for you guys. Again, just want to update you guys because I haven't made a video in a little while. But let me know what you guys think of this kind of video, if you guys like this type of video. If you do, I'll try to do more. I might not always be in a fancy place like this, but I figure I should just do a video like this. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome. Like the video if you like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.